It's alive. Okay, so welcome everybody to another episode of CNC Bros, our very infrequent podcast that we do now. We wanted to come here today. The main draw of this whole video is just to talk about some new fighting game developments, most notably Smash, Soul Calibur 6, and just discussion of fighters on the Switch, off the Switch, and in general, because they've been like oversaturated in the recent market lately, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Damn, I finally get to talk.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the obvious. George, we had a Smash reveal trailer, and how do you feel?
Honestly, at this point, I won't know till I see more. Now, my initial reaction when I first saw it, like on the outside, I was chill and I was just like, "Huh, really?" But like on the inside, and what I was typing in the group chats was just in all caps, like, "What? They can't do that. They, it's too early, bruh." You know, stuff like that. But
Yeah. When in actuality, the last Smash was over 2 years ago.
yeah, more than that. But I'm definitely excited knowing that it's going to be something fresh. Because I whined and complained for the longest that we need something else. Which I feel like it's kind of bad for me to say. Like, I
Well,
don't
you
want to
didn't
think.
like Smash 4, did you?
I did. I found it fun. It wasn't something I wanted to dip into competitively. I think my
And
involvement in Project M was like too heavy for me to like try to juggle Smash games.
well, why didn't you want to jump into it competitively? Like, what drove you away?
Um, it wasn't even so much anything that drove me away from 4, so much as that I was playing Melee and PM and 4, like all 3 in tournaments. And, you know, I realized I couldn't do all 3. And so it came down to a matter of like,
What you knew?
not even what I knew. What do I love the most? And it was PM. Like, I still enter Smash 4 brackets every now and again, like whether it be just to fill the bracket or for fun. And like, I still got hands. We ain't gonna get that wrong. But to take it any further, like outside of Troy and Enterprise, I don't think it's something I'm gonna be doing.
Do you think that they will improve upon what they've done in 4? Because at this point, I feel like they've mostly gotten the competitive formula down. And I don't know what the reason was, but a lot of people didn't like 4 for whatever reason. Like, some loved it, some hated it, some thought it was pretty eh. But I don't really know how they can improve on the formula.
4 was just a matter of expectations not being met for some, because some expected something a little different. Some expected like a happy medium between Melee and Brawl, which it felt more like 64 to me than anything in the first place. And you know, some people were expecting Nintendo to just straight up be like, all right, here's Melee 2, or like here's PM, and that definitely wasn't the case. I don't think there's a particular competitive formula they were trying to go for so much as
They were trying to make a game, you think?
yeah, they were trying to make a good and balanced game that could kind of like be enjoyed by all, because you know the community's gonna make it competitive no matter what. Sakurai made Brawl with the sole intention of making it as like non-competitive as possible, and it still had like a sizable competitive community for the little bit it was alive, and like a lot of tournament play. Not so much anymore, but you know, it was done. They could do it. I think this next title is gonna have somewhat somewhat of a set of gameplay mechanics that kind of like cater to or more geared towards the competitive fan base, just because Nintendo's involvement in competitive Smash, like in the past, has been minimal to non-existent. Even when Nintendo started like sponsoring events, like
Yeah.
You see Nintendo at Apex, which is a Smash tournament, but they be there to promote Splatoon. You see Nintendo at Evo to talk about Pokken. Like Nintendo Versus, which is like their esports social media platform, you know, it'll share stuff about Smash every now and then, but like it's evident that Nintendo didn't really want to put any kind of developmental backing into competitive Smash. But with the reveal of this newest game, Nintendo Versus changed their banner, changed their Twitter icon, did the announcements, everything. Their icon is the Smash logo. The Smash Ball, the like banner is the logo for the new game. So the fact that their esports platform is, you know, all in on it and wanting to push it makes me believe that this is going to be a game where the scene can finally get some kind of backing, some kind of acknowledgement, which will probably lead to it being like better balanced further down the road.
And not have like Bayonettas that come out of the woodwork.
Nah, man, just SDI.
Now,
all I know is that I'm excited for this port.
Brad ain't gonna be.
And here we go. It's not a port.
It's not.
I think at this point it's been confirmed that it's not a port. Like they would have come out and already mentioned though.
Wasn't a port.
What?
Didn't they say that Mario Kart 8 wasn't a port?
No, it had deluxe in the title.
I don't think anybody said that.
We knew it was a port because it had deluxe in the title. They didn't even change the name, barely.
Of course they did. It's a deluxe.
And honestly, I don't even know if this Smash title is a working title or not.
It's a working title. After the announcement, Sakurai got on, like, you know, Masahiro Sakurai, dude in charge, development, all that. He got on and he was like, yeah, that's a working title. Literally, an announcement is all we're going to show y'all and work with right now, but, like, expect more soon. Saying that it's going to, like, I am 100% on board that this is, like, a new game and that it's going to be a good game. I think 2018 is pushing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming out in 2018.
Because I know how Sakurai works. Like,
well, the fact that they haven't shown any gameplay and they didn't give a specific time of frame time for 2018.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's like, okay, well, just an announcement. That stinks of KH3 and Final Fantasy 15.
Now, I will say Sakurai the type did not take days off. So he's probably not telling us 2018 so much as he's telling himself. Like, throughout Brawl, this man didn't like take holidays. It was either through the development period of Brawl or 4. He had like an injured arm, and so he kept working, like learning how to use a trackball and everything with his left hand and stuff like that. Like, that man don't stop. He's on some real he produces like Hiro Mashima, except the content's better.
But the titties aren't.
They left that up to us. We got mods for that.
We got legs. That's okay. Legs in Smash are always nice. You seen Palutena's legs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. I guess that kind of gets us to the next point, though, because we know that running on the assumption that this is a new game and that we are getting a brand new roster completely. Who do you think? How many do you think? First off, let's establish that baseline.
There go that pizza.
There go that pizza, everybody.
You trying to see what characters are going to be in it?
Well, we're trying to figure out how many characters are going to be in it.
Every character from the last one. +5.
+5. P5? Goku for Smash?
Saitama for Smash.
Man, don't play. Honestly, I'd sooner have something like a gag character from anime.
All I'm trying
Like-
to figure out is why do they keep delaying Dragon Ball Super for a week? The episode before they delayed it for a week.
Probably because
then
the
the
episode
last
before looked like
episode-
garbage.
All right, what
Let's
now?
delay it for a week.
We were talking about he was trying to get on the whole it's a port thing, and then we started talking about Dragon Ball Super being delayed a week every time, and I was like, it's probably because that last episode looked like trash.
Oh, bruh. Ain't no port in that last episode. That last episode gonna be jumping because they're gonna put all the money on it.
No,
Yeah,
because
they're gonna put
the
all the
last
money
one, like the one before this one.
I know. I'm
the-
saying this last episode we finna get. they
Oh
finna put
no!
all
Like
the money.
I fully expect a halfway movie quality animation.
Hey, look, you saw they had to save money on this last one. They ain't even throw hands.
Yeah, Goku just vibrated his hand.
Yeah.
And then
My boy hit him with the flash.
I at least they didn't have one of those like Evangelion-esque like previews where it's just concept art and you see like the outlines and like it's all done in like red ink and bullshit like that.
Boy, stop.
They haven't finalized anything. Whew. But no, how many characters do you think will be in Smash?
That's a tough question.
how many characters were in the last one?
Like 50 something.
You
Okay,
serious?
50 something
Mhm.
plus 5.
So what you're saying is Smash 5 will have 55 characters.
I did not have a choice of 50 something characters when I was playing Nathan.
Everybody wasn't out yet. Like DLC and stuff. Because it was already like, because I think it was shoot, I'm on the computer. Let me see. Because I think it was like 45 or something like that. Base. Of course, it's not going to give me a number. Of course, I have to count everybody by hand.
Damn, this education teaching me to count.
Right?
As long as they don't bring Duck Hunt back.
Darkwing Duck for Smash.
Donald Duck for Smash.
Darkwing Duck is greater than Donald Duck.
Hey, you're right. So
Okay.
okay. Oh damn.
58 total.
Jesus.
That makes no sense.
And how many DLC characters were there? Like 4 or 5?
1, 2, 5. Because
It was Roy.
no, 6. Mewtwo, Lucas, Roy, Ryu,
Ryu.
Cloud, Bayonetta.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be all of them plus 5.
Yeah, bullshit. Cloud's not coming back. Cloud is not coming back.
They're gonna replace Cloud with Sora.
They're gonna replace Cloud with Noctis. He's gonna be in all fighting games from now on. What if that would be his third one? Jesus. And I don't put it past Japan to ask for him too.
Hey man, gotta make that money.
Oh, bullshit. They make enough money as it is. Like this Royal Edition plus all those DLC like episodes that are coming out in 2019. Yeah, by the way, Final Fantasy 15 is like extending its DLC into 2019. Probably early 2019, but still.
Yeah, it's because you people keep buying it.
No, it's because they need to finish the game. Oh god. I have no doubt though that like that game costs like bukus and bukus of money. That's why they keep having the collabs to make money off of it.
Buy everything separate, yeah.
Like I have.
Yep.
Like exactly like I have. Like I bought the season pass, and then I bought the Royal Edition for the booster pack, and one Windows Edition, and that has like all of like the first like season pass content, plus the Royal Edition.
So the biggest source of confusion surrounding this new Smash is that Sakurai has officially stated that the 3DS and Wii U versions are separate entries of the game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so this is technically Smash 6. I mean, people are going to call it Smash 5, but this is technically 6.
But there was no bullshit. You can't just decide that when it's the same game on the Switch and on the Wii U.
Madden does it all the time.
Yeah, but rosters change.
Stages change.
They do change, right?
Functions change.
Yeah, the rosters change. I mean,
War
technically,
never
you can just
changes.
do that through an update.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not hard to do.
But no, like, so we can anticipate though around 60 or so characters,
It's very much possible.
or they could condense the roster and actually like focus on making people a little bit more play a little bit better.
Low key, what I was anticipating. I wasn't thinking like a condensed roster, but maybe the exact same number, but cycling out some people.
That makes a lot of sense. I feel like, honestly, I feel like Duck Hunt's gonna go because I don't think he was popular. I don't think that Cloud will stay just because of the license, or else they'll want to like roll him in with someone new like Noctis or Sora. God forbid. Though Sora probably would get in there because of KH3.
Yeah.
In fact, I would almost bank on it.
If not Sora, then Neku.
God, what would he even do?
Something.
He could be a support trophy. Let's see. I don't know. Bayonetta will probably stay because of Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
And then what else do we have? You think they would keep Little Mac, or would they like cycle him out?
I would like for them to keep him, but there's no telling.
Yeah, he's kind of a wild card because I feel like he has enough of a history and enough of like a good player base to not like be taken out. But he also has no like current game like to support his IP. Samus is a mainstay. We may get, depending on like
Samus
how
was
Prime.
in the trailer.
Well, I'm talking about like Prime
trailers
4.
only-
If we get like a new version of Samus.
Samus probably isn't going to change too much because and this is what surprised me about like Breath of the Wild Link being in there. When Sakurai like develops a lot of these characters for Smash, he takes some of their most recent games into account. But that
He'll just
aside,
change the ups and the downs.
well, that aside, they have like an entirely like different kind of identity in Smash.
Like
Which
the
is like-
outside canon.
Yeah, which is why Sheik is still in there, which is why she gets the updated designs and stuff like that. Which there was actually like an interview on it because for Mewtwo's Final Smash where he Mega Evolves, they were like why not Mewtwo X because it's fighting Psychic type, and Sakurai was talking about how like for the kind of character he created Mewtwo to be in Smash in general, Mewtwo Y was more fitting to the fighting style. And it's the same thing with how Captain Falcon has his like own identity in Smash outside of F-Zero. Granted, we haven't gotten much else F-Zero related in ages. But it's also why like Martha and Roy still have their Japanese voices instead of Yuri Lowenthal and Ray Chase.
I'm trying to think. As far because we just got into the Fire Emblem characters, and I'm trying to figure out who's getting axed. Lucina will go.
She won't go.
She will.
Either Robin's gonna go, or we're just gonna get more.
You're just gonna get more.
I think Corrin will go.
Corrin's a possibility.
You know, there's no reason to keep Corrin. You don't have to have a character from every main title Fire Emblem.
You don't have to, but
like Jesus, they have. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah. People clamor for that barefoot waifu.
I want Mario's ultimate to be Cappy possessing people. Explain to me how that would work, because I'm trying to imagine it. Like, how that would work competitively. What do? You take over someone, and then you just, like, walk them off the stage?
Nobody uses Final Smashes competitively.
Oh, I know.
You mean how it will work at all?
Yeah.
Okay, because when you said how that will work competitively, I like.
Well, in a sense,
like,
it would be the Final Smashes are novelties anyway, right? So, like, how would you make that work in like the context of a competitive, like, novel game that's not like actually like in a bracket?
Well,
because to possess someone is to be kind of bullshit.
Yeah, he wouldn't have that. He keep his Final Smash, the one he has now.
Let's see.
Because they tried something like that back in Melee, where they had Ditto be one of the Pokemon in the Pokeballs, and he would like transform into a copy of you or like a copy of your opponent and help you fight, but they could never get the programming for him right. This is why they never implemented Ditto. Doing that with Cappy would kind of be the same thing, except you have to consider the possibility of like hijacking somebody's controls, and that like that's not going to be fun for them, because Sakurai has this thing where like he still wants to make it fun.
Fun. What's fun? Mario Odyssey is fun though, by the way. I did buy that.
That's good.
I haven't played it since Sunday.
That's how fun it is.
Well, that's because I've been playing 15 and trying to get through that.
Again, that's how fun it is, folks.
Well, I like it. I played it for almost like 5 hours straight the night I got it. Like, and I didn't put it down until I put it down to sleep, and then I was like, okay, well, if I start playing again, I'm not gonna stop, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that for like another night where I can just like have fun with it.
Brian want that alone time.
I want that alone time with Mario. I deserve that alone time with Mario. But yeah, like, I feel like as far as Smash goes, I think I think it'll change enough, and I think that it'll be a little bit more supported because, like you said, like they've been like overhauling a lot of things. I think that Nintendo's kind of finally gotten behind the sense of community and the sense of competitive spirit that's behind their games. Because I don't.
Here's hoping they do it right.
Huh?
Here's hoping they do it right.
Well,
because I mean, it's not enough just to back it. You know what I'm saying?
No, they'll probably do it wrong for a few times, and it won't work for them. It's like Square Enix with Dissidia right now. Like, I don't think they're trying. They're really trying, but it's not working as well as they'd hope. Vayne got announced.
Vayne got that shoe.
Sock.
It don't matter. You better eat it.
All right, I'll send you a picture later. But like, there's so many fighting games out right now because you got Tekken, Dissidia NT just came out, Fighter Z, that's going to Evo, and then you got fucking Smash that just got announced. And what else just came out? Because I'm sure there was another one.
The newest Under Night, the newest version of Under Night came out not too long ago, and Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection is coming out in May. Blade Strangers comes out in April.
Blaze Blue.
Blade Strangers. Blaze Blue doesn't come out till June.
I asked like when's Blaze Blue coming out. But yeah, the market, it's a bit oversaturated, like I won't lie, but I think the more fighters there are that are varied, because you've got anime fighters, you've got traditional fighters, you've got Nintendo fighters now. Poken's still irrelevant, but it's there.
Pokken getting these updates, dog. Pokken finna come back on your boy.
Poken's dead, man.
I don't think it's dead. I think it's been temporarily like abandoned. Does that make sense?
Almost as dead as PUBG.
I don't think PUBG's dead at all.
Man, Drake killed it.
He was on Twitch last night.
What's your point?
He didn't kill it.
Man, that man just killed PUBG.
Listen, I want to see figures.
Fortnite's going to give that man a sponsorship.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
It's not a good comparison because you could play Fortnite for free. Like, that's already selling niggas. Like, not having to pay money? What?
Oh, yeah, you can't pay it for free. That was on the PSN. I just don't know what kind of game it. No one's told me what kind of game it is.
It's literally a mode of PUBG. A mode in PUBG that is Fortnite.
Okay, that didn't tell me anything, but all right. Like, is it a shooter? Is it a fortress defender? Like, what the fuck?
Also, yes.
What?
It's a shooter, but you can build up forts and everything to kind of like defend yourself and give yourself leverage, which is why it's called Fortnite.
This already sounds too complicated. How is that feasible in real time? You know what? I don't want to know the answer to that. I just need to find out.
You should just watch it.
I need to find out. I had to play it. Have you been playing Overwatch, George?
Yeah,
all right.
A few days ago.
I maxed it out.
Drew actually bought it recently, so whenever he gets back and we're all at the house, we're gonna put him through.
Let me know, because I need to start getting back in, and I basically decided that I was going to play as soon as they added Brigitte, but I don't know.
She ain't drop on console yet.
Yeah, I know. She's only on the PTR. So I figured whenever she does go live, Brian will start playing again, and Learn another fucking support. Even though she's a tank.
Brian, what's Alice?
Alice?
Yeah.
What?
Like the persona Alice?
Yeah.
I have no idea, actually. I've never fused her.
You never fused Alice?
Nope.
Well, I just got that option. So, that's cool.
Alice on that good, man. She has an insta kill cast. One of like the many in the game.
I was like, there's like a lot of those.
Yeah.
You could just get Thanatos for fucking DLC and just use that Doors to Hades.
Man, I ain't paying for Dilk.
Honestly, P5 Dilk is really good.
I still ain't paying for no Dilk.
Well, you can
Like-
grind out Alice and get Die For Me. Which Die For Me has the same OCO rate as Door of Hades.
Oh shit. That's actually not bad.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there are a bunch of insta kills, but this is like up there with the Door to Hades and the Magatsu Mandala and all that.
I've been playing P5, but like I haven't played in about like 2 weeks now. Probably since the last time I was with Orion, because before that, I'm in the middle of the boat, and I don't want to finish the boat. I'm like halfway through it, and I'm so close to where I need to be, but I need a break because I've been playing like nonstop.
Berserk will do that to you. You won't want to leave the boat.
Well, that's exactly what happened to me the last time I played it. I had been playing like really nonstop. Like this time I started from Futaba's dungeon and then consistently played and maxed out all of my social links until I got to this last palace.
My buddy Jordan has been streaming it, but then Jahari has also started it.
Oh god.
I don't know
You
how
can't
far
get
he's
away.
gotten though. Because
Well, how far are you, Shellie?
We just started school again.
Are you in space yet?
Am I in space?
I don't know.
okay,
I
obviously
just
not.
said we just started school again.
Okay, so it's like
It's like September 2nd.
okay, it's after
Right
the
after summer ended. Did you go to Hawaii?
Did I go where?
What?
Hawaii.
The
Hawaii?
beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, storyline. Yeah, we went to the beach. After summer.
No, I know where you are now. Never mind.
Oh, that beach. Oh, okay.
God bless him. He doesn't know anything.
Of course I don't know anything. I'm not playing the game.
I know. I'm just like, I was just thinking about where I was in the story, and I was like, man, I can't wait until he reacts to this shit. Oh God. I can't wait for those angry texts about the boat and the fucking mice. Cannot wait. Anyway.
It's like you knew the angry text about the tomb was coming.
Oh no, I knew those were coming because I hate the tomb. I hate the pyramid. It's so boring.
Bro, I love P4.
I love P4 too. I can't play it again.
I'm still in the middle of that playthrough. That New Game Plus.
Yeah, that second playthrough I did before P5 was probably my last one.
I gotta do it for Risei's sake.
I dated Risei on my second playthrough because I couldn't get fucking Naoto. I fucked up at the very end.
I thought I couldn't on my first, and so I dated Marie, and then I found out because it was golden, I had more time. So
Dating Marie doesn't sound fun.
no, I like it.
You know it's a good date though. Really, you're not gonna fill in my blank?
Oh, what is?
Oh yeah. Really, no reaction?
Who?
Oh
Look,
yeah.
man. Nah.
I'm picking skills, all right?
Fucking
Nah.
course not. Oya sucks.
Nah, dude.
Oya is like garbage tier. Like, she's not fun. She's not nice. She's not funny. She's not.
She's kind of spiteful.
Well, she's the devil arcana. Let's see. Now I'm like silently ranking like all non-party member like arcanas. Honestly, I think my favorite one's Shido. Not Shido, Yamashita, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about, the sun guy. Hashido? Is that it?
The son.
Yeah, the sun arcana.
Who was the son?
The politician.
Oh, it's the no good
Jesus,
Torah.
thing jumped from 29 to 34.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're doing finals, aren't you?
What?
Are you doing
No,
your finals?
No, that's because I maxed out the Death Arcana.
Oh. Now you can buy the SP bangles.
Boy.
Now you better get those before the next dungeon. Like you'll like me for it later.
I better get what?
The SP recovery items that you can get from Tay.
Oh, I got one of those already.
Yeah, get the tier 3. Like skip the other one. Just go for the gold.
I'm tripping because so Drew and them went the final round in Atlanta. I couldn't go this year because of work. And in Lithuania? No, Lithuania is a country. Someplace in Georgia close to Atlanta that starts with L. Lithonia. There we go.
Lithium.
There's a place called Round One, and they have like a bunch of arcade cabinets, mostly fighting games.
Yeah.
And Drew found this Nasika cabinet that has like Ultra 4, Blaze Blue, both versions of P4 Arena, KOF 13, and I'm just like, oh, my Ultimax. But it's 2.0, so Kanji's also terrible. But then there's also this TVC cabinet.
I went to Round 1 once.
I want to be where the people are.
It was okay. Huh?
I said, what'd you think? Well, it was okay.
I didn't play any games. We didn't have any money.
You didn't play Gunslinger Stratos?
No, what we did, it was waste some time before we had to go back to the convention.
Oh, was it during AWA?
Yeah, it was during AWA. We went up there.
Bro, you should have played something like Real Talk.
I didn't have the money, honest to God. Like,
you should have extorted somebody.
I depleted my savings because of that convention, almost.
Shameful.
Like, I've never spent that much money in my life in one place, and I am honestly ashamed of myself. I will never do that again. Besides, technically, buying a car doesn't count. I don't consider that because I was alone. I've never spent that much money in one place. But I don't regret it, really? I don't know. I wish I had more money in my savings account, but that's it. Otherwise, I enjoyed everything I got. But I think the fighting games that I will be playing in the near future.
Brian's going to be playing fighting games?
I will be playing fighting. I'm still playing fighting games.
You're playing Dissidia.
I'm playing Dissidia and I'm playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You might know this.
Well, I keep asking you what you doing with it, and then you tell me like, no, I'm not on it right now.
Well, I'm not. What you want me to do? Lie?
Well, get on it. We could be friends. We can touch each other.
You always hit me up when I'm like doing thesis work or like
George, you're
I'm
always
at the
doing
house
thesis
or
work.
I am, bro. It's rough. Aside from like right now and this week because I had surgery on Monday. Yeah, I am.
What'd you get surgery on?
Wisdom tooth extraction.
Hot damn.
Yep.
Those are fun. I cried after mine because I had all 4 of mine taken out.
My lip is numb and peeling and dry and everything. Like where my tooth actually got cut out is kind of all right now. It's everything else that's like a wreck.
No, dude, the lore tabs they put me on after I got my wisdom teeth taken out were awful. Like they were honestly the worst lore tabs I've ever been on. Like I didn't even feel like I had painkillers. Like it just hurt. Everything hurt. And then my parents wouldn't let me like get up off the couch. I couldn't walk by myself because they wouldn't let me. And I was so frustrated. I was like, shit, I can't do this, and I cried. I was also like, what, 17?
Nah, man, it's like really uncomfortable. And the worst part is like my lips not done swelling and everything, and I got work tomorrow.
That's all right. You can just say you got in a fight. You say some bitch ass tried to tell you that Smash 5 was a port, and that she had to throw hands.
Hey, man, you do what you got to do.
Tell him I whooped up on Shellie.
And then Shellie whooped back. So Geralt's in Soul Calibur 6.
I've heard.
He looks fun as shit to play as. Like I've played a Soul Calibur once, and that was at a friend's house.
Was it 2?
It was the one with Yoda and Darth Vader in it. I think that was 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't like it because I didn't like fighting games back then, but I would love to play it now just because of Geralt. Because seeing that one trailer made me want to play The Witcher 3 so bad. Like, you don't even understand. Like, that was such a time sink in my life. I think I did play it for a month and a half.
I still got Caitlin's copy sitting somewhere over here.
It's so good.
I started it, and that was it. Yennefer the Young Bay.
Like, it's one of those games you're going to get your ass handed to you until you figure out how to play. And then once you figure out how to play, it's great.
But, Brian, I just downloaded Bloodborne.
I didn't say suffer. I said it's great. I don't want to play Bloodborne. I have it downloaded, but I don't want to play it. I just did it in case someone else ever wants to play it.
Nah, I said I'd play it. Only because it's free now, though.
I bought Dark Souls for like $18. I got to like the first area, and I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm done. Until I decide to pick it up again. Because apparently that's an easy game.
You haven't beaten the first boss yet?
No, I beat the first boss, but that's like part of the tutorial.
Oh.
Technically.
Wait, which Dark Souls was that?
3.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is the easiest one.
Yeah, I know. I am fully aware. I've also never played a Dark Souls game.
Well, there you go.
Well, the thing about me is that when I play a game that's notoriously hard, I can appreciate it for a very limited amount of time. Because after like the 7th time, like just dying and getting very frustrated I will put that game down and I won't play it again until the mood strikes me. And then I'll die like 7 times again. And then I'll be like, all right, well, fuck it again until the next 3 months. So that's how I go with hard games.
That was the end of Bayonetta 1 for me. The very first time I played it. Now I'm just mad.
See, that's why I didn't buy Bayonetta 1 and 2. Because I knew that I would be like super pissed off. And then I'd be playing a whole bunch of other games and I'd be like, well, all right, well, I'm not having fun now on my Switch. Fuck it. So I decided to get something easy.
I mean, again, it wasn't even so much that like 1 was hard. Again, 1 just had stuff like wrong with it. Like, it's good, but it's far from perfect.
You don't want to play Sarah Palin?
I do in the second one.
Let's see. I kind of enjoy 15 now.
When did you not?
Don't even get me started. Like,
let's be honest. It's like, even in your biggest fits of rage, you were still for that game.
Oh, yeah, because I wanted it to be good. It's not like I wanted it to fail and I wanted it to stay bad. I knew that it wasn't finished, and I knew that they were going to keep adding like this revisionist like update like system that they have going on. And I've played through the DLC that they have available, and I've bought the newest edition for the Royal Pack. And I haven't gotten to the Royal Pack content, obviously, because I'm still early in the game, but the quality of life changes that I've seen to like the game's like base so far, like they really do work. Especially switching characters like to Gladio or Prompto or Ignis in the middle of a fight. That's the best change they could have come up with, because that breaks up the monotony. It also gives an element of strategy and an extra strategy, and it also lets you know, have fun. You're not as restricted. You can enjoy like this thing that you were promised a long time ago, but then never got.
That always confuses me. The ability to play as everybody was something that was introduced back in Versus 13. Why was that
And then they
not in
dropped it.
Vanilla 15?
I think it was just from a technical standpoint. They had too many kinks to work out.
Kinky.
So to the point to where like they had to release the game, and if they had implemented that feature early on, it would have been way too buggy, and it would have made like the whole process a lot harder. And I think that they need it because it almost took them a year. Yeah, it pretty much took them a year to add that functionality, because all the DLC episodes were out. They probably had no way to like. They probably wanted to like fine tune the battle systems for each character too, because they didn't do it until all the DLC episodes were out. So they needed time to say like, oh well, I want Gladio to work like a berserker. I want Ignis to work like a spell thief, and I want Prompto to be bullshit.
Yeah, man. Prompto keep that thing on him.
I honestly do like her better now in my second playthrough. He's less annoying. I've also gotten a lot of context to his character, so that makes sense too.
Don't it help when you know stuff?
Yeah, it helps when I get story that should have been the base game. Yes, it does. But I don't know, like it feels better to play. It runs better for whatever reason, but I guess that's just patching and whatnot. Does it feels clunky? The side quests still need work because they're still fetch quests and go kill this thing. But what open world isn't?
You gotta have something to do in the world.
I still haven't figured out how to get my ATV car yet. Like, that was one of the features that I was looking forward to the most, is like being able to go off the road and like fucking crank that shit up to 11. Let's see.
Hey,
But
you guys want to go to WrestleMania next year?
when next year?
In April.
Fortuitous place.
It's in New York.
In New York?
We'd have a better chance of going to the one this year. It's in New Orleans.
Well, that's probably gonna drop my rank, and all because I wanted to get some food. Rip.
What?
Playing fighters.
Oh.
Trying to run through this arcade mode to get some Zenny. And
I hate arcade.
What you need Zenny for?
colors.
Oh. I don't see colors.
Should probably
All
get back
Dragon Ball
to
Z
Shrek.
characters are created equal to me. That's not
Oh, I thought you were about to say it's because I'm black.
Brian, that's racist.
I feel like that's a joke you'd make.
Brian, I don't make racist jokes.
Bullshit.
It's like you don't even know me at all.
It's like I know everything about you because you lived with me for a year and a half. 2 years and
2
a
years,
half.
in fact.
It's like I stared deep into your soul.
Gross.
And like you used my bathroom at like 5 in the morning.
Hey, I had to go.
But no. I do think I am going to get the Smash game when it comes out, if it comes out this year. I definitely was happy that I got a Switch at that point. The Storm trilogy is going to be on is going to be on Nintendo Switch, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Here's the thing about the Storm trilogy on Switch. Okay, those things already kind of had an iffy frame rate on PS3. And I'm just saying.
They'll
You
just
know it's going to be
the same as they
optimized,
were
though.
on PS3.
It's gonna be so. No,
It's
Brian,
gonna-
there's no optimize on Switch.
It's
gonna
be the
so
same.
bad. I
It's gonna
guarantee
be
you.
the same.
It's gonna stutter in portable mode.
It's gonna be the same.
Honestly, I'm just worried about playing half of these fighters with a fucking dog.
Better get you that Pro controller, my
Yeah,
guy.
I was like, I don't think I can play any kind of fighting game without the Pro.
Yeah, I'd never use those controllers. I'd have to use a Pro controller.
Like the
Oh,
portable,
well, you know,
the portable mode isn't that bad on like games like Odyssey or anything else, or like Zelda or even Shovel Knight. But if I wanted to jam my thumb like down on a button to button mash a motherfucker like a microphone, I would need a Pro controller because it has to be like spatially pleasing to my thumbs.
That was a phrase.
That was a phrase. I came up with it myself.
Brian, you know you can use your PS4 controller, right?
No.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
No. I didn't know that. Why? Why? How can you do that?
I don't know. Just look it up online. There's a way you can do it though.
You got that young adapter, my boy.
When you say adapter,
There's like 80 of them.
At least.
Like the Switch came out and it was like, hey, play with all these controllers on your Switch. I was watching some dude's videos about it today because there's a bunch of them that he bought.
Hey, play with every controller that's not ours.
whew, I figured out how to play with my PS4 controller on my laptop for games.
What games were you playing on your laptop?
I was trying to emulate.
Oh.
I say trying because my processor is a piece of garbage, and I knew it was, but
I would not mind playing Emerald with a PS4 controller.
I don't think you could do that. I don't think a Game Boy Advance emulator is compatible with the PS4.
Yeah, it is.
Bull, which one?
Both of them. It's not a matter of like whether the emulator accepts it or not, because first and foremost, like the emulator knows you're playing on a computer, so it's gonna accept like any and all inputs that your computer will take. The situation will come from having to make sure your computer accepts it as a. Let me go back to character select because like you can't talk and do this at the same time. Making sure your computer selects whatever input device you're trying to put in. So let's say
Well, I've got software that like recognizes my controller as an Xbox controller.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't even need software for that on your Xbox controller because like
I don't have an Xbox controller, it's a PS4 controller.
Okay.
That's why I needed it.
Okay. Yeah, but for PS4 controllers, they don't have X input. So it's like, all right, you download Joy.me or you download Xpatter. Xpatter is what I use because I used to use it for Guild Wars. And yeah, you pretty much just map a keyboard input to a button on your input device. And so you go to like the Game Boy Advance emulator or the DS emulator. And instead of like mapping your inputs to controller inputs, you just map them to keyboard keys. Because Xpatter is then going to take the inputs from your button and be like, okay, you press this key. Okay, you press this key.
So instead of like in emulator joypads, you're using your actual keyboard keys and their inputs as like input control.
Using a program to map keyboard inputs to
your controller.
To your controller, yes.
Okay. You want to play Fighter Z after we're done with this?
I guess.
I mean, I like getting my ass beat.
That's what he said. She said. He said.
I am not good.
They both said.
But yeah, I think that's a stream. Let's talk about Super and then we'll be done.
Oh dang, we need to talk about Zoids.
That's okay. There's not much to talk about. We're getting a new Zoids anime. Hooray!
The people who do Pokemon making it. Oh god.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
What would you do if Madhouse made a Zoids anime?
Boy,
A nut. Like, without a trace of irony in my voice, nut. I think though, like,
God, look.
Is it gonna be like a serious kind of anime, or is it gonna be like a card captor Sakura kind of anime? I almost said Sakura, and I feel bad.
I think it's gonna be like Pokemon.
I hope so.
Because that trailer kind of, I don't know.
It looks funky. Like, it looks good, but it looks funky at the same time. Like, not what I was expecting. A lot more kid-friendly, too.
And, like, they look like kids. But then again, in Chaotic Century, you know, they were kids.
Well, most anime protagonists are kids.
Yeah, but these are, like, you know, the chibi kind of kids. The cute ones that be in Pokemon and shit.
The ones that look like they're 7?
Yeah.
But are actually 10?
The ones that look like they're 7, but they're actually 4.
Or the ones that are 10, but actually should be 40?
Y'all something else.
But then we've got Super that's ending, supposedly, soon.
It's the last episode.
No, we got 2 more.
No.
We have 2 more.
No, it's the last one.
No, dude, we have 2 more. We got this Saturday. No, this Saturday is the end of the fight, and then the next episode is going to be the end of the tournament.
No, that doesn't make sense.
That makes
perfect sense.
because that's what it is.
Nah, that makes no sense.
We have 2 more episodes listed, and it's this one and the one after.
See, this whole let's air an episode then be off a week is really throwing me off.
It's throwing everybody else off because Crunchyroll's not going to be here Saturday. It's going to be out to lunch.
Oh yeah,
That's why you-
NCR Expo next week, something like that.
That's why I use the Funimation app.
No, it's because Dragon Ball Super is going to break the servers.
Oh,
That's why I use the Funimation app.
look
And
at
then
it.
everything will be broken too.
Crunchyroll Expo, and I was like, that. I mean, that is.
When they had the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, the My Hero Academia won almost every category that it was in.
Bro, let's go.
I don't want to do that tonight.
Oh yeah, doesn't My Hero come back in like 2 weeks?
I
Didn't it come back on the 3rd?
don't think the 3rd. I think it's like
No.
the week after. It's like the 2nd week of April with everything else.
Wow. I'm so out of the loop.
I could be wrong, honestly. I have no idea.
I just go to work, come home, play P5, then go to sleep.
All I know is that you and I need to like set aside a day to start watching Steins Gate before Steins Gate 0 comes out.
Brian, we have our whole life to watch Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0.
No, I don't. I'm gonna watch that fucking anime with
Brian,
you.
go ahead, man.
No, I want to watch it with you because I know that you'll like it. You already like what you've seen, and I already know what happens. I just haven't watched the anime.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just honestly very curious how they'll do the anime because of what I know.
Oh
Because-
god, a pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
I wasn't ready for this.
Yes, you were.
Gotta go to my bookmark site.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boy, if you don't use,
Go home to your coffee shop and kiss your detective wife.
I'd like to know the actual people, like, who decided, yeah, I'm gonna try to answer all these questions without looking them up. Because they're the real MVP.
Are you actually looking it up, or are you pressing the home button, the touchpad?
What does that do?
The touchpad brings up the Phantom Thieves if you're connected to the Thieves Guild, and it shows you the right answer.
Dude, I just have a website on my phone. It's easier that way.
No, you literally press a button and you see one of the answers is at 97%.
Nah, man.
Dude, do
can't
not.
trust the people, man.
Yes, you
Can't
can.
trust
Yes, you can.
them. Trust the internet, though.
This isn't survey says fucking Wheel of Fortune bullshit.
Dude, I got the website and it's easier that way. And then you see the ones for next time and you just remember them afterwards.
No, Shelly. Or you could just look them up as you get them.
Brian, it's easier on my phone.
No, it's not. You
Right.
literally just press the touchpad and it's there. You don't have to pull up your phone. Don't have to pull up a browser.
I'm always on my phone.
Shelly, I'm always on my phone too. But you know what's easier than my phone? Pressing a button.
Okay, but Brian, see, now that I'm on my phone, I already know the next 5.
Okay, well, Shelly, now that I'm on my PS4, I could just wait until the next time and then press
I
it
don't
and
wanna
still get
do
it.
that. I don't want to do that.
Like, damn. If you're on your phone, you'll be spoiled.
There's no spoiled.
There's a site specifically for the quiz answers and nothing
Yes,
else.
I'm on one specifically for the quiz answers.
You'll be spoiled. One of the quiz answers is, "What's the ending of this game?"
It says
No, it's
we all die.
Everyone dies. The end.
you're not far off.
I mean, that's what it was like in P3.
Everyone didn't die in P3.
No, but they should have.
It should have been Kiba.
It should have been Junpei.
Nah, man, Junpei got the spring of life, my dude.
Yeah, and it was too late because he was at level 19 when he got it for me. Compared to everyone else who was at level 65. God, I hated Junpei.
That's your fault for not believing in him.
No, like I told you I watched the movies with Ryan, right? And all throughout the films, like Junpei kept acting like a tool, and Ryan and I both shat on him mercilessly. It was so funny. I'm so happy that he hates Junpei too.
Y'all leave Vic Mignogna alone.
I hate him. Well, I didn't hear Vic. I heard whoever the hell his Japanese voice actor was.
I mean, of course you didn't hear that in the film. It's because Aniplex USA don't love nobody.
Honestly, I prefer the Japanese so I don't have to listen to English Yukari.
But I gotta hear English Mitsuru.
Yeah, I could just watch Full Metal Alchemist for that.
Yeah, you could try and convince your friend for like 6 or 7 months to watch Brotherhood, and then they watch the other one.
Don't be bitter. Just watch Steins Gate.
Oh, so there was a rumor that Soft Circle French Bread was working on a JoJo's fighter.
All right, so repeat that company name, please.
Soft Circle French Bread.
That sounds like a fucking JoJo character.
But turns out it was fake AF.
Yeah. Who is that studio?
Soft Circle French Bread makes Under Night, Melty Blood, and they worked on Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax.
All right,
that's a real
I don't
company.
give a fuck about your soft surge circle jerk.
Exactly my point, George.
They're also helping work on Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
That was my funny thing for the night. Soft serve circle jerk.
Are you proud of yourself?
No.
Neither am I.
No,
does that come out of the machine, Brian?
Huh?
Does the machine break down every now and then?
Oh, what? Oh, you're McDonald's. I forgot.
Anyway,
just so you guys know, some of the time we could just go over there and press a button and turn it back on, but we don't because we don't want to give you ice cream.
But they don't because they want to keep the meme alive.
But yeah, I was disheartened to find out that it was fake because on the cast listing, it had Jolene, voiced by Kira Buckland, who is 2B.
Ooh. Gee, that's not bad. Well, as long as like no one is voiced by Jeremy Lee, because I don't think I could handle hearing her voice in a JoJo character.
It would be like a side character.
It would have to be. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go eat something when we're done with the stream, and then I'm gonna put down 15 because I'm in chapter 3. You want to know what level I am in chapter 3?
What?
49.
That's your fault. Ain't nobody tell you to grind like that.
I'm not grinding to grind. I'm doing it to get out of these fucking side quests out of the way so that I can just run through the game when I'm ready. Like, I'm doing this so that I can prep myself for endgame content.
But you don't even have to do the side quests.
You kind of do, though.
No, you don't.
You really do, though, to like get good EXP.
But you don't have to do them.
Well, Shellie, if I want to do the in-game content that's extra in this Royal Edition, that is for top tier, like, cats only,
Ooh, he said cats.
That man said top tier cats. Like I've never heard you use that word. I've never heard you use cats in that way.
I think we got it from George.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Top tier cats.
What are y'all cats doing today?
Nah, see, you can't throw it in there. You can't juxtapose. You gotta be like
meow meow choco chow.
You gotta be like, what you cats up to? Now, what are you cats doing? Then it's gonna feel forced. You see, you gotta flow it. What you cats up to, man?
Meow meow choco chow.
Hey man, what y'all cats up to? What's on the scratch and post today?
There you go.
What the fuck?
Now you sound like one of them young cats.
Man, what's all that kitty litter about today?
Shellie. God damn it.
Trying to get up in some meow meow, know what I'm saying, dog?
Meow meow choco chow.
Meow mix, nigga, please deliver.
No. What has this become? What my friends are dumb. I love it. Oh, speaking of friends, I'm going to.
Okay, no lie. Oh, speaking of niggas.
No, not on stream. Not on the stream.
Not off stream. You got
not off stream, really either.
Yeah.
Unless I was drunk as shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want nobody to assume. Then you're done for.
But then I am going to the Kingdom Hearts World Tour Orchestra in Atlanta on July 26th, and this will be my fucking holy pilgrimage before I drop KH after KH3.
Well, you look like a pilgrimage.
So when they announce KH4, you're not gonna hop on that?
Nope.
Oh,
even though they'll have gargoyles and Pepper Ann?
Bruh,
no.
The Distant Worlds, my guy, where they give the reveal.
No, I feel like, honestly, I don't know if they'll ever do something like this again in the near future. They probably will, but like, I want to get in on it while I can, and while it's special to me. Because really, Kingdom Hearts has been that game series that I've really stuck with since like I was into gaming, and
in the game.
Yeah, into game, and I just. It's the reason I'm playing everything that I play now, because I enjoy JRPG so much. It's probably half the reason I like anime besides Shellie. I don't know. I feel like this is a proper send-off, and like I can go into like 2018 and then finally get KH3, play it, love it, hopefully, and then be done with it. And if I don't like it, like I'll still be done with it, so it doesn't matter. I'll just be disappointed, like with 15.
Like an orchestra of all your favorite.
No, I'm not talking about the orchestra. I'm talking about the game now.
Oh,
I have no doubt that I'll love the orchestra, because like I'm going to like the little intimate world or intimate music from Final Fantasy, like distant. It wasn't Distant Worlds, but it was something else. I forget what it's called.
It was Diet Distant Worlds.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I know, but Diet Distant Worlds.
Yeah. Less instrumentation, but more soothing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I went to that, and I actually did cry a little bit. Like, I got a little teary-eyed. It hit me in a way I didn't think it would. And I feel like it's going to be like that times 10 at the KH concert. And I'm also going with our friends Brittany and her fiance Patrick, and my friend Ryan. George would have gone, but life doesn't work that way.
Catch me as CEO this June. It's gonna be lit.
When you're CEO?
No, at CEO.
I'm about to say CEO of what? Please say Square Enix. Please say that.
I emailed Arc System Works about a job today.
There you go, man.
Help me. Help me help you.
And I have to reapply at Faku.
Man, they're gonna throw you out a window when you say
should apply
shit.
for one of those core team members for FF7 remake.
Oh, is that still a thing?
They'll take anybody at this point, right?
Probably. You heard about the news though, right, Shellie?
What?
Square Enix sent out a job notice for anybody that wants to join the FF7 remake team. They're looking.
The fact that you're still hiring people is not a good sign.
Yeah, they're saying that it's not a last minute hire to like meet deadlines. They're saying that it's simply there to improve the quality and polish to the game, which leads me to believe
you're done.
Oh no, it's nowhere near done. We knew that though because of KH3. Like all their resources are probably in KH3 and then Final Fantasy 15 still.
And then Project Octopath Traveler.
Bullshit. That only takes like 10 people.
That game looks so good. No, I can't wait.
Yeah, it does. I watched Ryan play it because I still haven't touched the demo, and I was like, damn, this looks fun.
Boy, pick up that demo.
I really need to. But every time I open up my Switch, I'm either playing Shovel Knight or I'm playing Mario at this point.
I mean, fair.
But let's see. I really think that I forgot what I was going to say because I was going to talk. What were you talking about? What games? Octopath. Oh yeah, FF7 remake. So I do think that it will be good, but I do think that they wasted a lot of time by trying to get CyberConnect 2 to work on it. Because we knew that that wasn't going to happen. I think Square knew that that wasn't going to happen. If they wanted it to be a good game.
Hey, if CyberConnect 2 was making it, the only attack button would be circle.
The only attack button in 15 is circle.
Oh god, CyberConnect 2 made 15.
But no, like
no, if that was the case, the cutscenes would look amazing.
Nah, man, you know Square made 15 attacking with circle. About the same you do in what was it, Lightning Returns?
Yeah. I won't lie. God, that game was bad.
12K Zenny. Some bull.
That's alright. I love 12 and you can practically get that game to play itself.
Now?
No, you've always could play 12 by itself. Gambit systems are a thing.
I mean, you could do all that. But I'm talking about, like, all the issues they had trying to fool with the PS2 in the first place. And why we have International Edition. And why they had to do Zodiac Age. I'm talking about from a technical standpoint.
Yeah. I need to pick up Final Fantasy 3 again. I need to actually beat that game.
I need to finish 3 also.
Like, it's just sitting on my Vita not played. But I've been playing Tactics Ogre for like a month and a half. I won't lie, like, I came into that game thinking it was fucking impossible. It's still pretty fucking hard, but I don't know if I enjoy it more than Tactics mechanically, because Tactics has that job system feel-good feel to it. But I definitely appreciate it as a strategy game more than I did Tactics, if that makes sense. Because basically they've done everything that was wrong with Tactics and made it better in this remake. You've got like a Wheel of Fortune, or a chariot, the chariot wheel. It's a feature that allows you to basically go back the past 50 turns in combat, and you could just choose a new branch. So say RNG doesn't work out the way you want it to, you can reposition your characters, and hopefully you can get around RNG that lets you actually hit a character maybe survive an attack. Maybe the AI will be different. And you can go back and like experiment with different combinations and stuff like that if like you get fucked up. So basically, what it is in Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia, except you have an unlimited use of it.
I need to finish Echoes. I need to finish Fates, even though I have no real obligation to do that.
Just finish Echoes. It's the better game.
I mean, yeah, but I started Fates. I paid for that special edition.
There you go. Get your money's worth, man.
I at least got to wife up Rajat.
We'll do it. Do it and then go wife up Celica.
Nah.
Because that's the only option that you have because you can't wife anyone else up in the game.
I ain't feeling it with her.
You don't like Celica?
I don't know what I will yet. I like how
anime she is.
I like how Heroes spoiled the game for me.
Wait, what?
With the Fallen Heroes banner.
I don't get it. Oh, the mobile game you're talking about.
Yeah, no, not Warriors. Warriors don't care about continuity, dog. Like, you got Marth and Sita talking to Lynn like they homies from way back. They from two different sides of the...
I mean, Heroes didn't really spoil you. It's in the opening sequence.
Of what happens to Celica and Echoes?
Yeah.
In the opening sequence of Heroes.
Yeah, no. In the opening sequence of Echoes, it shows what happens to her. So Heroes doesn't technically spoil it.
I guess. I'd be forgetting, dog.
He stabbed her in the fucking gut.
I ain't talking about that.
Spoilers!
I'm not talking about that.
Oh, you're talking about when she falls?
Spoilers!
Gets nuts? Goes nuts?
Spoilers!
Yeah.
Gets that black dragon
yeah.
corruption?
Yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, I could have played Gaiden.
I mean, honestly, I thought you already knew what happened because you're such a Fire Emblem buff.
I do as much reading as I need to on the off chance that I actually like go and play the games. Now, for stuff that don't matter, like KH, like, oh no, I'm reading all up and down that. Fire Emblem, I hold it back a bit because I do want to go through and play and experience.
See,
so I know my characters, I know my history, but like very specific events, like game plots, not so much.
I spoiled myself and watched LPs for older Final Fantasies like 4, 5, and 6. I played through 7, 8, and 9 blind, and I had 10 spoiled for me because I watched an LP of that, and then I watched an LP of 12 because I didn't think I'd ever buy it or get a chance to buy it, and then I did. And it was great.
That's essentially what I did with Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, I spoiled every KH game before I got it, except since 2. Like, I have actually spoiled myself because they would come out in Japan and that bullshit. Like, that's like the worst thing. The worst thing is waiting like 4 or 5 months for a game to be localized when you know that it's just right there with subs. I never could resist the temptation. That's why I was so happy when 15 came out. Like, not that there was much story to spoil, but, you know, I made it. Because it was a worldwide release, and it wasn't fucking shitting with me. Anyway, I think we can call that a stream. Because I gotta go pee, and I gotta eat something before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, your finger is on the button this time.
It's actually not. I've been laying down on my bed looking at my ceiling.
You know what I mean. It's up to you.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. We will be back as soon as there's some extra news. Probably we'll do post super broadcast soon, in the next 2 weeks or so. And then maybe do like an all anime based podcast for once instead of focusing on the games. We haven't done those in a while. I feel a top 5, top 10 list coming up. Everybody likes those.
Probably for Super, since it'll be ending.
Probably for Super, maybe for something else. So, everybody, have a good night. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Go play 15 if you want to. Go play Kingdom Hearts if you want to. Good game.
And if not, play Skullgirls.
Yeah, go play Skullgirls. That's a good game too.
Or if you want to be a winner, play Rocket League.
Or if you want to be a better winner, play Persona 5.
I'm doing both. I guess I'm a winner and a better winner.
And you know what? We never saw it coming.